Senator Obama pointing out today that it, quote, was Senator Clinton who spent much of the past couple of months complaining about how the media was not treating her fairly. Her campaign even coining a term for it at that point, the politics of pile on. In the wake of a much criticized performance by Senator Clinton at the MSNBC Democratic debate held in Philadelphia on October 30th last. At the time, Senator Clinton the clear frontrunner in the race. The Clinton campaign having assembled and released a short video with the title, The Politics of Pile On, that showed her opponents mentioning her name over and over again.
Senator Clinton.
Senator Clinton. Senator Clinton.
Senator Clinton.
Senator Clinton. Senator Clinton.
Hillary Clinton.
Senator Clinton. Senator Clinton. Senator Clinton. Senator Clinton. Senator Clinton.
Senator Clinton.
Senator Clinton. Senator Clinton.
Hillary Clinton.
Hillary is the First Lady, and now Senator Clinton.
I seem to be the topic of great conversation and consternation, and that's for a reason.
By the 26th of February, Senator Obama having pulled away during a 10-0 run throughout the month. The Ohio and Texas primaries exactly 1 week away. Senator Clinton started off the MSNBC debate in Cleveland with what might be called a bit of a chip on the shoulder.
Well, can I just point out that in the last several debates, I seem to get the first question all the time. And I don't mind. I'll be happy to field them, but I do find it curious. And if anybody saw Saturday Night Live, maybe we should ask Barack if he's comfortable and needs another pillow.
Let's turn now to our own Rachel Maddow, the host of her own program on Air America Radio on weeknights. Rachel, good evening.
Hi, Keith.
Is it safe to say if SNL was doing skits on the politics of pile on 2.5 months ago, we're not remembering this incorrectly, that Senator Clinton did, in fact, spend a good portion of her campaign complaining that the media had been treating her unfairly, and, moreover, she'd been treated unfairly in debates?
It's all on tape. We just saw the run-through of it. None of that is deniable. I think the thing that's that's I guess surprising here, maybe I'm being naive, but it seems weird to try to make this a negative for Barack Obama when you are on tape having done it yourself. I don't actually think it's that much of a negative for either candidate to be complaining about their treatment in the press or their treatment in debates. I think that some of Hillary Clinton's most effective moments on the stump have been her pushing back against the media, pushing back against some of the construction of the campaign, and in some cases really capitalizing on anti-media sentiment that's real among voters and among her supporters. That's been some of her best stuff in the campaign. So to try to turn it into a negative when it's coming from Barack Obama, when she's on tape having done it so explicitly for her own campaign, is curious. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised, but I am.
Is there a difference between complaining about being treated unfairly when you're being asked questions, difficult questions, perhaps unfair questions even about policy, and Wednesday night and the first half and that crap fest on ABC, which Senator Obama brushed off his shoulders as if it were a sudden case of dandruff?
Yeah.
Are those two different things, or are they different degrees, or are they the same thing in the public mind?
I think they're two different things, and I actually feel like there is now a big media narrative, and it's become a political narrative about the response and the backlash against that debate. And the Clinton campaign and some in the mainstream media are trying to talk about the backlash to that debate as being a protect Barack Obama backlash, a you were unfairly going after Barack Obama backlash. I've been paying pretty close attention to the way people are complaining about that debate, both in talk radio and in terms of what you can read on ABC's own website when people have been writing in with their vociferous comments about it. And my sense is that only a small portion of that response is in defense of Barack Obama or saying that he was being unfairly targeted in that debate. What I'm seeing overwhelmingly is that people are mad about the tone of the questions, that it was questions about all of this side issue, character, caricature, guilt by association stuff, and even the Bosnia question directed to Hillary Clinton, rather than torture, the Constitution, Iran, Iraq, the economy, gas prices, all of this other stuff that got shunted to the back end of the debate and overshadowed, and we had to wait an hour to get to. I think that's what people are mad about. It's not that things were unfairly directed to Senator Obama.
Last point, there's something of a shocker on the web this evening. After Super Tuesday, Senator Clinton was at a private fundraiser, and the tape just was dug up and posted, in which she said she'd been hurt by one organization in the, quote, activist base of the Democratic Party. I don't agree with them. They know I don't agree with them. So they flood into these caucuses and dominate them and really intimidate people who actually show up to support me. The one organization she was slamming was MoveOn.org, which was founded in 1998 to defend President Clinton during the impeachment and began life as something called censureandmoveon.org.
Right.
Are there any words for the irony here or the seeming lack of gratitude? I mean, what should James Carville call Senator Clinton for this tape?
I don't know if there's a clever way to combine the word Judas and soldier, but I think that's what we're seeing here. I don't know if Hillary Clinton intended for this critique of Move On to get out. If she didn't, the politics about it are probably different than if she did intend for this critique to get out. But looking at the mobilized, organized, fundraising-heavy, anti-war, liberal netroots of the Democratic Party and throwing them under the bus is a bold political move, to say the least.
Well, yes, if you're going to elect a Democratic president, those people are going to do it, at least in part, and it's a good thing to alienate them and berate them in public. Rachel Maddow of MSNBC and Air America, as ever, many thanks. Have a good weekend.
You too, Keith. Thank you.